If you really want to be fluent in English, subscribe us. Hello, my name is Alex. Today I want to share with you a story about why reading is so important. I hope this story will help you understand how reading can change your life, make you smarter, and even make you a better person. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Sam. Sam loved to play outside with his friends. He loved to run, jump, and laugh. But there was one thing Sam did not like reading. He thought reading was boring and hard. He would always say, "Why do I need to read? I can learn everything by watching TV or playing games." But one day, Sam's grandmother came to visit. She was a kind old lady with a warm smile. She sat down with Sam and said, "Sam, I want to tell you a secret. Reading is like magic. It can take you to places you've never been. It can show you things you've never seen. It can make you smart and wise." Sam looked at his grandmother and asked, "How can reading be magic? It's just words on a page." His grandmother smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story." When Sam was just a little baby, his mother would read to him every night. She would read stories about brave knights, beautiful princesses, and faraway lands. Even though Sam was too young to understand the words, he loved to listen to his mother's voice. The stories would make him feel safe and happy. As Sam grew older, his mother stopped reading to him because she thought he could read on his own. But Sam didn't like to read by himself. He thought it was too hard and too boring. So he stopped reading altogether. One day Sam was at school, and his teacher gave him a book to read. It was a big, thick book with lots of words. Sam didn't want to read it, but the teacher said it was for a test. Sam tried to read the book, but he didn't understand most of the words. He felt sad and embarrassed. He didn't do well on the test, and his teacher was disappointed. That night, Sam's grandmother came to his room. She saw that Sam was sad and asked him what was wrong. Sam told her about the book and the test. His grandmother hugged him and said, "Sam, reading is like learning to ride a bike. It's hard at first, but if you keep trying, it gets easier. And once you learn, you can go anywhere you want." Sam listened to his grandmother's words. He thought about how he had learned to ride his bike. It had been hard at first, but with practice he got better. Maybe reading was the same. So, the next day, Sam picked up a book. It was a small book with pictures and easy words. He started to read. At first, it was hard. Some of the words were new, and he had to sound them out. But he didn't give up. He kept reading, and soon the words started to make sense. The story started to come alive in his mind. He could see the characters and the places they went. It was like he was in the story with them. As Sam read more, he got better at it. The words didn't seem so hard anymore. He started to enjoy reading. He would read every day after school. He read stories about animals, about space, about kids like him who went on adventures. Each book was a new adventure, a new world to explore. Sam's grandmother was right. Reading was like magic. It could take him anywhere he wanted to go. He could be a knight, a scientist, or a pirate. He could visit the moon, the jungle, or the bottom of the sea. All he had to do was open a book. One day, Sam's teacher gave the class another book to read. This time, Sam wasn't scared. He opened the book and started to read. The words made sense, the story was interesting, and when the test came, Sam did well. His teacher was proud of him, and so was Sam. From that day on, Sam loved to read. He read every book he could find. He read books about science, history, and even math. He found out that reading could help him learn new things, things that he could use in his everyday life. Reading made him smarter and more confident. Sam's friends noticed the change in him. They saw that he was doing better in school, that he knew more about the world, and that he was always ready to help them with their homework. They asked him what his secret was, and Sam told them, "It's reading. Reading is the key to everything." His friends wanted to be like Sam, so they started reading too. They read together, shared books, and talked about the stories they read. Reading became something they all loved to do. Sam's grandmother was very happy. She saw that Sam had learned the magic of reading. She told him, "Sam, books are like friends. They are always there for you. They never leave you alone. They can make you laugh, cry, and think. They can teach you things you never knew." Sam understood what his grandmother meant. He knew that books were special. They were more than just words on a page. They were a way to learn, to grow, and to become a better person. As Sam got older, he kept reading. He read books about different countries, different cultures, and different ideas. He learned about people who were different from him, and he learned to understand and respect them. Reading made him more open-minded and more caring. He also learned that reading could help him in real life. When he didn't know how to do something, like fix his bike or cook a meal, he could find a book that would show him how. Reading gave him the knowledge and skills he needed to solve problems and make good decisions. Sam's love for reading didn't stop with books. He started reading newspapers, magazines, and even the labels on food packages. He found that reading was everywhere, and it was an important part of everything he did. He realized that reading wasn't just about school or tests. It was about understanding the world around him. It was about being able to think for himself, to ask questions, and to find answers. Reading gave him the power to learn anything he wanted to know. As Sam became an adult, he continued to read every day. He read for fun, for work, and for learning. He read to stay informed about the world, to keep his mind sharp, and to stay curious. He also read to relax and escape from the stresses of life. Whenever he felt worried or sad, he would pick up a book and lose himself in the story. The characters and their adventures would take his mind off his troubles, and by the time he finished the book, he felt better. Sam knew that reading had changed his life. It had made him smarter, more confident, and more successful. It had helped him understand people, solve problems, and make good choices. It had given him the ability to learn new things and to keep growing as a person. But most of all, reading had given him joy. It had brought him happiness, excitement, and a sense of wonder. It had shown him the beauty of the world, the power of ideas, and the importance of imagination. Now, Sam wanted to share his love of reading with others. He wanted everyone to experience the magic of reading, just like he had. So he became a teacher, and he made it his mission to inspire his students to read. He would tell them, reading is the key to everything. It's the key to learning, to understanding, and to becoming the best person you can be. So, pick up a book and start reading. You'll be amazed at where it can take you. Sam's students listened to him. They started reading just like he had. They discovered new worlds, learned new things, and grew as people. They became more confident, more curious, and more successful. They became better readers, better thinkers, and better friends. And just like Sam, they learned that reading was more than just a skill. It was a way of life. It was a way to connect with others, to understand the world, and to find joy in the simple things. Sam's story is a reminder to all of us that reading is important. It's not just something we do because we have to. It's something we do because it makes our lives better. It helps us learn, grow, and become the people we want to be. So if you're ever feeling like reading is too hard or too boring, remember Sam's story. Remember how he learned to love reading and how it changed his life. And remember that you can do the same. Start with a small book, a book with easy words and pictures. Read a little bit every day. Don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. Just keep reading, and soon the words will start to make sense. The stories will come alive in your mind, and you'll start to see the magic of reading. When you read, try to imagine what the characters look like, where they are, and what they are doing. Picture the story in your mind like a movie. This will make the reading more fun and help you understand the story better. If you find a word you don't know, don't skip it. Look it up in a dictionary or ask someone what it means. This will help you learn new words and make your reading stronger. Remember that reading is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So keep reading, even if it feels hard at first. The more you read, the easier it will become, and the more you will enjoy it. Don't be afraid to try different kinds of books. If you don't like one book, that's okay. Put it down and try another one. There are so many different kinds of books out there, books about adventure, mystery, animals, history, science, and more. Find the ones that you enjoy and read them. You can also read with friends or family. Share your favorite books with them and talk about the stories together. This can make reading even more fun and help you understand the stories better. Reading is not just about books. You can read newspapers, magazines, websites, and even the instructions on how to play a new game. All reading is good reading. It helps you learn new things, stay informed, and become a better reader. Remember that reading is a gift. It's something that can make your life better in so many ways. It can make you smarter, more confident, and more successful. It can help you understand the world, solve problems, and make good choices. So, make reading a part of your life. Read every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. You'll be amazed at how much you can learn and how much fun you can have. Reading is not just for school, it's for life. It's something that you can do every day, no matter how old you are or where you live. It's something that can help you grow as a person, connect with others, and find joy in the world around you. So keep reading, keep learning, and keep growing. The world is full of stories, and they are all waiting for you to discover them. And always remember, just like Sam learned from his grandmother, reading is like magic. It can take you to places you've never been, show you things you've never seen, and make you the best person you can be. I hope this story has helped you understand why reading is so important. It's not just about words on a page. It's about learning, growing, and becoming the best version of yourself. So, pick up a book and let the magic of reading begin. This story could go on forever, just like the journey of reading never ends. But for now, I hope you take away the message that reading is powerful and magical. And remember, the more you read, the more you learn, and the more you grow. Keep reading and keep discovering the wonders of the world through books. You have the power to go anywhere, be anything, and learn everything just by opening a book.